Meet Professor Smith of Grahamstown, South Africa, with a model of that famous fish, the coelacanth.
Coelacanths are close relatives of the fish that scientists consider as the ancestor of all land animals. The coelacanths have lived for probably 350 million years, and in that time they have changed but little. As you see, the fins are more like paddles than ordinary fins, peculiar scales, quite heavily armored. This fish shows how they even gave rise to teeth in the jaws.
A preserved specimen of coelacanth sits in a storeroom in London Natural History Museum. At one time, scientists thought coelacanths died some 70 million years ago. Science only knew it from fossils, but its startling discovery in 1938 in South African fish trawler caught a living specimen of the deep-sea fish. Its close resemblance to its ancient ancestors earned it the living fossil nickname. Coelacanths have captured the public's imagination ever since. Scientists hailed its discovery particularly because it's closely related to a fish lineage that slowly evolved to move from the waters and begin crawling on land, providing a link to land-dwelling creatures including frogs, lizards, mammals, and ourselves. Its freshly fins slightly resemble the limbs on four-legged land animals.
This was the missing link between bony fishes and tetrapods, including human beings. So this was a fantastic expectation. The fact that we hadn't seen them before except as fossils meant also that it apparently seemed to have sort of resurrected itself from extinction.
In recent years, scientists have used high-tech submersibles to study coelacanths in its natural habitat, deep-sea caves off the coast of South Africa. There are only two known living species. According to the IUCN's Red List, the coelacanth, Latin name Latimeria columna, remains critically endangered. Fishing and the harvesting of aquatic resources have the main threat to its existence. Kremlin believes its hard-to-reach habitat and poor taste might be why it's managed to survive till now.
It lives in rocky subterranean caverns at some depth, and it's not a place where you can fish easily. Add to that, it's not very nice to eat. It causes intestinal inflammation because of the oils and chemicals in its flesh. And so they were thrown back even by the locals when they were caught.
A science mission about the underway, the Seychelles hopes to shed his light on the coelacanths and its deep ocean habitat. The ambitious Nectar First Descent Indian Ocean missions will delve into one of the last major unexplored frontiers on the planet. Researchers will spend 7 weeks surviving underwater life, mapping on the seafloor and collecting data while in submersibles 300 meters down.
We're not going to find dinosaurs, but we may well find the coelacanth, which is a fish that actually, in terms of the group it belongs to, is much older than the dinosaurs. It's a living fossil. In fact, it was an ancestor of the dinosaurs insofar as it was that group of fish which eventually moved onto land, evolving into amphibians, and then into reptiles, and then into all of the groups of vertebrates that we're familiar with today on land.
Little is known about the watery world below depths on 30 meters. The Nectar's missions will travel to points of interest across the Indian Ocean, including the UNESCO-listed Alberta, one of the world's largest coral atolls.
Although there's been a lot of work in shallow water, looking at the ecology of coral reefs, for example, there's been almost no work on the deep waters around the Seychelles. So what's actually living there, we don't know yet, and the intention is to find that out.
Nectar's First Descent Indian Ocean mission is expected to set to sail from the Seychelles in early March.